Hello. Mr. Spectacular here. That's my name. Don't wear it out. No, actually, you can wear it out if you want to. But I figured since it's November 5th, I would tell the story of how I came to be a MegaFan. And so it all started centuries ago in a galaxy far, far away. No, actually, I didn't even know Megamind existed for a while because I didn't really watch movies or TV shows during the time. And so I first seen it when my parents were watching it. I popped in, and it was Megamind and, Meganard and Roxanne at the picnic. And she was like, Megamind's not really my type. And I was like, oh, you're like the bad boys, don't ya? And, yeah, I thought that. And then I left. And I came back again during the glorious presentation scene. And I was just like, I looked like Roxanne during that scene because I was just like, ooh, he's really cool. He's interesting. He's coming out of his own mouth, you know, and he's like, presentation. And he's just like, so #extra. And I really liked that about him. And I was like, I definitely gotta watch this movie. So I put it on my mental list. And I put it off for many years. And then my Batman friends were like a year or two later, my Batman friends were like, you should watch Megamind because his relationship with his hero is a lot like Joker's relationship with Batman. He even grieves once he kills him. And I was like, oh, really? And because that appeals to me. And I just like when villains kill their heroes and then regret it. It's just a thing. And so I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to watch that. And then I didn't for many years. And then my roommate was watching it, and I came in during the scene when it was Megamind battling Titan, and I was just like, oh man, 100% A++ character design right there. He's blue, he's got a big head, he's got a soul patch, the leather, the spikes, I'm sold. And so I watched it that night because I was sick. And so, you know, when you're sick, you watch movies, that's what you do. And so I did, and I loved it so much. I was like, this is my new favorite movie. Like, seriously. Because, like, even 2 days later, my mom was like, what's your favorite movie? And I was like, Megamind. And they were like, really, Megamind? Like, yup. And then I was like, it's a great movie. And then for my birthday was pretty close, and I was like, I want Megamind stuff. Just get me Megamind stuff. So I linked them to all this Megamind stuff, and they got it for me, and I was like, yay, thanks guys, I love it. And I started my little collection, and then I started going on eBay and just getting more and more stuff. And so, okay, but like after I watched the movie, I was like, okay, I need to share this with the world. I need to share this with somebody. Somebody needs to appreciate this with me and watch it with me. And so I begged my best friend to watch it with me. And they agreed, and we watched it. And then they were like, I can see why you like this movie. And I was like, why? What? And they were like, well, you're literally Megamind. And I was like, oh yeah, I am, aren't I? Because, well, you know how when you're on the internet, you can pretend to be whoever you want. You can be Frank, you can be Polly, you can be Harold the Fifth. So yeah, I did that. And, kind of like how Megamind, or well, exactly like how Megamind pretends to be Bernard with Roxanne. I did that with my best friend for a while. And, yeah, and so, yeah, that happened. Hey, I'm gonna pause it right here just to say I'm a changed man. And so I was like, yeah, I guess I do relate a lot, and that's probably why it's my favorite thing ever. And so then we role played, and that was a lot of fun. I was pretty great, to be honest. Just gonna throw that out there. And yeah, we had a great time doing that. And then I was like, okay. After a while of rambling to my friend about Megamind, who wasn't really as interested in it as I was like, okay, I need to find other fans. I just need to go wild about this. I need to go crazy and just ramble about Megamind forever. And so I went looking for a server, and the first server I found was all memes, and I was terrified. I was like, I gotta get out of here. And so I left quickly. I was like, bye. And I was like, all right. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta make my own server because no one has any Megamind servers. And so I made my own, and then nobody came, and I was like, ee! And then I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go to Tumblr. And I was on Tumblr posting my art and stuff. And on Tumblr, that's where I found Filtho's server, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this server yet. And so I went, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually people here, and they're talking about Megamind. They're not just posting memes. I'm like, yay, this is great. And yeah, it is an excellent server, and I've met some great people there, some nice friends, and yeah. And then I just kept getting more stuff on eBay, and my collection is ever growing, and you can call me a mega fan at this point. It's just more megas that you can throw on there the longer I'm a fan. Mega fan. It just goes on. And so yeah, I just draw them and write fic and role play, and I do all the good stuff, you know what I mean? And I love it. We're very happy together. And that's my story. What's yours? Bye! Mr. Spectacular is very attractive. Everything he says is amazing. He never says the wrong thing, only the right thing, always. You should love him because he's great, and he's special, and he's amazing. Goodbye.